Good morning. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I'm on my computer today. All right. Well, cool. Awesome. I saw the pictures of your garden. I'm assuming that was from like last year. It looks amazing. So, mine is like a container garden on a balcony. With some comfrey right now and a lot of other dead plants. I do much better at the wildcrafting, so than the gardening. One pick from 2 years ago. Oh, okay. Okay. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. My parents, before they moved to Texas, they had 3.5 acres of land. So they had like a vegetable garden for most of the time growing up. But I don't have any land myself. So I'm doing all my like planting on would be my friend's land. She's doing probably most of the gardening, and then I'll be doing wildcrafting on it this year, and then we'll see. Next, I think we have plans to grow medicinal herbs and stuff. Yeah, I like containers too. I'm just not really good with keeping. I think it's the weird lighting on the balcony. So the only thing that's survived is like 2 pots of comfrey, which I guess it can survive anywhere, you know, and stuff like that. But so on my driveway, it's all raised beds on gravel. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I've just got one day we'll go out there and I'll show everyone my container garden of dead plants. That's the plans. That is the plans. To grow lots and lots and make lots of awesome herbal products from what we grow, me and my friend. So we'll see. We'll see. She's got a good start. So yeah, it's definitely a dream. So that you know, we're working on. So I guess we can start. I don't know if anyone else is coming in, but they can catch up. How are you doing this morning? I feel a little scattered, but oh, so the unused sprites is me as well. I forgot to make myself a moderator, so I just went on as my alternate account. For some reason, I never figured out how to make moderators from the computer I'm on. So that's me as well, but chores. Yeah. I've got like a couple. I've got an errand and I've got an appointment after this. So even though I'm not working, it's like really busy. And stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not really quick at doing chores either, Heather. I'm just like, it's like almost like the last thing that that I want to do. And then we have like a very small apartment, so like things just get cluttered really easily. So we're working on bookcases and getting more bookcases and getting more storage stuff now that we're gonna have more money coming in. So because my husband got a new job, a new-ish job, so hopefully. Okay, so we'll start. So I got this off of Kickstarter. This is the Threads of Fate Oracle cards. This is sort of a design of cards. I don't usually like. It's kind of a little bit collagey. I do like the box though. It is like really shiny. And I love the colors, the purple and everything else. Yeah. And I love the square box. Like I like it that it's square. And then this is the back of the box. You can see some of the cards. And it's Threads of Fate, Oracle deck, 55 gold foiled deck, guidebook, animal, herbal, crystal, archetypal. And the card, yeah, the eye, yeah. The cards were done by two ladies, and one of them is named Blair Porter, and I can't remember the other lady, so I apologize. But you can go to thethreadsoffate.com, and there be information. There are also like two other versions of this deck. They came out with like a dark version and then like another version after the Kickstarter, which I was like, man, but I can't get the other versions because it's just money, and there's other things I want to spend my money on, and I have a copy. So I think this is considered the light version. And I've had it for a while, and I got it a couple months ago, but I haven't had a chance to even look at it. So I opened the shrink wrap, basically, because so it's just a box. It comes with a book. Also, like, woo! And this, actually, the Kickstarter was quite delayed because they were having trouble with their foil, with the printing. So this is the book. It says a 55 card deck that invites you to develop deeper relationships with yourself, your guides, elemental allies, animal teachers, and archetypal medicine. Oh yeah, so it's created by Blair Porter and Britt June on the back. So faulty foil, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened. So they had a hard time. But the book is really nice. There's a fate. I like the idea of they added the crystals and the herbs and stuff, and I was like, okay. So let's see what it says. 55 cards, 32 elemental cards, broken up into 4 suits: earth, air, fire, water. Each of these cards has an overall message as well as an associated herb, crystal, animal. There are 23 thorn cards, persona / archetypal, as well as larger concepts. Within the content of the booklet, these cards offer an action as well as the shadow or unbalanced aspects that can manifest within us. So, yeah, cool. It's got cleaning and storing. We've got some spreads, mapping your inner landscape, mirror work, inquiry. So Seems good. Hey, Rosie, how are you this morning? Define the situation. Outside influences, your role in it. What do you need to do? End result. That's cool. Yep. I think, and then it just goes through the cards. Oh, and then it's got the, I guess these are the archetypes. The sage, the seeker. So I haven't even, sovereign, I haven't gone through this. Yeah. Okay, so that's the book. Rosie, we're doing the Threads of Fate Oracle cards. It was a Kickstarter, but now you can get it on the website, thethreadsoffate.com, if you're interested. This is the box. It's got this cushiony stuff, which is that's really easy to take out the cards. So, and they're pretty good size, actually. I have this thing where I see. Yeah, Heather. Oh, thanks. Thanks for putting up the link, Heather. Yes, it's crazy. Like, Kelly from the Truth and Story did a walkthrough on, a recent deck, and I was like, oh gosh, I so want it. And then I found out there's gonna do she's gonna do 4 decks, this artist, and I was like, and then Ethany did a walkthrough of the Lily White and the Lily Black. So it's like $100 for both, and I'm like, I want them both. I can't. Okay, so so they're matte. They feel really nice. And then these, and the cardstock is really, really thick. And these are the backs. So all right. Oh yeah, the wooden oracle is beautiful. And it's my favorite. So I use it with every time I do oracle readings. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm looking ahead. So anyway. All right. So we're just gonna go through the cards. So this is the Alchemist. Room here. Ancestors. Wow. It's all shiny. I had to put up an extra light here. About to go to sleep. Rosie, it's like 2 a.m., right? I'm glad you can join us for a little bit. This one, this is Ascension. So there's a hand and wings, and there's moons. 3 a.m. Yeah. What is your normal bedtime? Or do you normally stay up to, because I know you've caught my streams before. Sometimes when I work, I go to bed at like 2, so it's pretty late. Ask body. So what are the herbs associated with him? Let's find out. This is Ask Body. And okay, so well, laid out really funny as the element. Oh, okay, I found it. So there's no elements on this card, but it is earth. The book is divided into earth, air, fire, and water, and then the thorn ones, which are the archetypes. Well, it might be, but it's not evident yet. But let's find out anyway. So this is the jaguar. Okay, so ash. The ash tree can support us in connecting with all the cells and experiences held in our bodies. The ash is known for how deeply it roots into the earth, which makes it an amazing ally in reaching into our bodies for wisdom. Call upon ash as an ally to explore the past, present, and future within your body. It holds the things we remember and many things we don't. Our past lives also manifest in our current body. Ash can teach us how to tap into all the energies held within our physical self and release them if they no longer serve us, or it can help us truly embody the lessons they hold. That's cool. That is cool. And its hematite is the stone. So I guess the animal is jaguar, ash is the tree, and then hematite is the stone. That's cool. Yeah. But so the book layout is a little confusing. Okay, so that is, and maybe these are in the order that, well, we'll find out. This is boundaries. It looks like an armadillo. So it's cool. And I don't. Ooh. So it's, yeah, we can work with it. I think it's kind of, I think it's going to be one of those decks that might be more intuitive, or just one that you would just use the guidebook with it. Compassion, it does have the keywords. So you have armadillos? That's awesome. We don't have them here. I mean, I've never seen one. We have a lot of possums, but this is connected to heart. It's two dogs here. New to the Tarot and Oracle, Heather, or new to the armadillos? I'm assuming it's Tarot and Oracle, though, that you mean. Oh, wow. Because I don't consider them, because you're in Tennessee. And I wouldn't consider them an animal that would be in Tennessee. So that makes sense. That does make sense. Tarot and Oracle. Okay, yeah. I'm new too. This is Dare to Dream. It's a crystal with a bird claw. I've been doing this actively for, I guess, about a year. And I've been wanting to do it for a long time. This is Death. So if there are any of the descriptions that you want me to read about these cards, just let me know as we go through them. And I guess I could pull one at the end or maybe do one of the spreads if we have time. This is the Explorer. Two ladies. There's a heart down here. I mean, some of it might be, yeah, I can get a little closer so you can see. Okay. And I can go back, like if there's one I missed. So, and I normally don't like this, like I said, I normally don't like this form of artwork, but sometimes I just sort of go with what grabs me, intuition. Fate, this is Fate. So, and not it, but it's hard to determine, like, oh, what is like something that is hard, because there's so many decks that I want. This is, get creative. I think there's like a lot of symbolism in here that because I don't know what flower that is. Maybe the guidebook will tell us what flower that is. This is Get Curious. Sort of, you can sort of like, I don't know, they're neat because you can sort of look past the top image if you wanted to. Kind of like, huh. And see just the image behind it, or you can look at both together, or you can just look at this top one. So it's neat. Oh, sorry, the other one you're talking about. I was like, wait, I don't see an iris. Oh, the flower. Yeah. Let me see if it says what it is. I just wish there was like a way to tell where the it must be water, because there's no numbers, there's no like, so it's the crow. It is an iris. Yep. Yep, it is an iris. So it's a crow, iris, and orange calcite is the and it is water. But you know, I kind of wish there was like a water symbol here somewhere, so you could look up in the water section at least, instead of like having to go through the whole book. And it's, or the book was in alphabetical order. So that I would change, but okay, Get Curious. This is Get Wild. Nice. It's the wharf, the moon, and I like the flower ring around the moon. That's cool. And then some months it's like, oh, there's like a lot of decks on Kickstarter, and like I think there's like and then some months there are like 0. So some months it's like there's four decks that I want. Some months there's like 0. Anyway, higher perspective. It's a gold foil, which is also something that I don't like. I mean, normally I like silver more than gold. It must be like I mean, I love purples and pinks and stuff. So probably, yeah, a fir tree. I would say too. We have a lot of spruce. We have a lot of pine and Norway spruces here, which makes it really pretty. Like when it does snow and the snow like falls on the spruce, because the Norway spruce their branches go up, and it's really cool. Silver, yeah, I do prefer silver, but no. Manifest. And it's pretty. This one is the image that like one of the first images that we saw, and it's that were shown, and this is movement. That one's cool. Yeah. Nature. It's two birds. Looks like a pine cone. This one is nature. Nature. Trying to get so you can see the foil as well. Paradox. They also have a planner that you can get called the Book of Days. And I think also like a reading cloth. Those things I didn't get. Do you think this subtle color difference could denote the element? Yeah. Yes, I do. Let's see. This is patience and it's green. So I feel like that would be like earth. So let's go check that out. That's a turtle. That's cool. I like that one. I like green. Let's look at earth. Yep. That's earth. Turtle, chamomile, and petrified wood. Which is I like petrified wood. We went to Turtle time. Woohoo! It's a turtle. Oh, it's upside down. Turtle's upside down. And chamomile. Yeah. Which Heather, you were mentioning that you were growing on Facebook. So this is play. Dolphins. So in my family, I was like 9, and we went on a trip cross country. We used to live in New York, in Brooklyn, and we went from Brooklyn all the way across country and back. And we went to the petrified forest out west. Sorry for my one-word answers. I don't type, but with one finger. That's okay, Heather. No problem. I mean, there's you know, there's not too many of us this morning, so I'm probably not going to miss your comments, and take your time. Like, it's Monday morning. We got a little snow, which was weird. Woke up with some snow, so that was weird. Winter is not done quite yet. So, okay, so this one is power. Bears. This is one, I guess, probably tell my story. So I have some ADD. Just to let you know, and like this chatting thing where like there's comments and then I'm doing something and then I'm also talking about like random stuff or stuff that comes out of my, up from the chat is like really bad for it because it makes it worse. Okay, so I digress. We went to fire. I believe that's probably fire. Yes. Yes. So we went cross country, and I don't remember what state it was, but it wasn't one of the state parks or national park, and there's this petrified forest. I think it's Petrified Forest National Park, and it was so awesome, and it was one of my favorite parks. You know, because the petrified trees are like fossil trees from like when the dinosaurs were around, which is really awesome. So it just feels very like I don't know, it just feels I think there's a lot of history there, in these super old like rocks that are impressions of trees that were alive like long time ago. So I just really love that. Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. It was a great trip. And you know, I'd like to go on a trip again someday across country. This is Reclaim. It's a cat with a crystal tiara. Reflect. And then release. Oh, it's a frog. It's a frog. Looks like a happy frog. He's like, I'm jumping, I'm releasing everything. Whee! Releasing it all. I have a hard time with that. Sometimes I feel like everything sticks to me, and it's just, get rid of it, go away. The revolutionary. Exuberance. Yeah. That's the word I was searching for. A very happy release, you know. It can feel good to get rid of stuff that, you know, is weighing you down and you just don't need anymore. So I wouldn't necessarily call this a very diverse deck people-wise, but this card is, but it does have a little diversity in it, so that's nice. That's nice. I mean, there's more animals than people in it and stuff like that. So. Oh, what is this one? Love. Oh my God, yeah. Yes, you can see mine. I have like a ton of nail polish, and I'm just don't have like time to paint my nails because I'm always using my hands. So like, I'm like, oh, I have to stop using my hands for like an hour. How do I do that? But Sacred Destruction. Okay. Yeah, it's focusing. Oh, I know that. Yeah. I was just saying that my nails are definitely not as nice as hers, but I would like to at least paint them occasionally because I like glittery nail polish, and I have a bunch of it. And this is Sacred Sexuality. The Sage. Teeth. Yeah. When I go out and I like wildcraft plants, mine are always green underneath the nails. Because I oftentimes don't pick the plants with like any kind of tool. I just use my hands. Unless it's something like, I think yarrow is really stiff, you know. So I'm just breaking them off with my hands, which I probably should use a tool, but I usually don't. Self-love, that's pretty. And then also, if you go digging roots, then that is very dirty. I do enjoy being dirty though. Getting dirty, being out in muddy. This is shadow. It's like the bat unfurling from being asleep. I do too, Heather. That's the one I was thinking of. Chickweed is really easy to just pick with your hands. Do you have any chickweed coming up? Because it is starting to come up here. I like the bat as well. This is Share Wisdom, and it looks like some sort of badger. No, I actually can't. I think it's a badger. But I'll just look at the book. Oh, the chickweed is coming up. Awesome. Soul Work. This is one of my favorite cards. Looks like there's a city in the background, and there's lightning here going through the card and trees. So there's a lot of neat things. Ooh, blueberries. Yeah, badger. I agree. Yeah, I have to start making oil. I have this, yeah. These are one of my favorite cards. Cards with bees on them. So shiny, so shiny. Oh. So you do like a chickweed blueberry, is it like a tea? Speaking of tea. Speaking of tea. This is a turmeric tea, Amber Sun. Yes. And this is my very much used and loved chicken cup. And I always forget to drink on the live stream. Here's some water because, you know. A slushie? Okay, so you do chickweed blueberry slushie. I have never heard of anyone doing that. That's really cool. Do you put anything else with it? You see my cat? There he is. Water. Okay. It sounds neat. Hey, Kelly Bear. How are you? My cat Horace in the background. We are in my living room. This morning we are doing we're mostly done, but we are doing the Threads of Fate Oracle cards, which I got on Kickstarter. But you can go to Threads of Fate, thethreadsoffate.com. thethreadsoffate.com. for more info. Yeah, it's it was a Kickstarter deck, but now you can just buy it on the website. This is the book. It's organized by, there's an animal, there's a crystal, and there's an element with each card. So and all the cards have this, the cardstock is really nice and thick. This is the backs. They all have this like gold foil on them. I know, I love the colors. And thank you, Heather, for putting the link up again. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And it's sort of a collage-y deck and not something that like I'm normally drawn to, but like I like the correspondences. Like I was like, oh, that's so cool. And I like the colors, and and I like the shiny. Oh wait, this is the bee. We were just oohing and eyeing on the bee. So yeah. And the cardstock is really thick. And they've got like 3 versions of this deck now, but this is the original version. And it's got this kind of matte gold gilding on it. So it's really nice. So this is Sovereign. Mix Media with a Splash of Magic. That is, yes, totally. I agree. Sovereign. There are animals, nature. The people in it are mostly women. I don't think we've seen any men, but Speak Truth. So if there's a card you want me to read the description of, let me know. There are also some spreads that go. Did I mess this up? Probably. There are 55 cards. How's a Star Child feel? Yeah. Which I think I was interested in maybe getting the Moonchild one, but it definitely has a similar. This is Strength. The guidebook is organized a little tricky because it's organized by the elements, but the elements are not 100% clear on the card. So this one is probably water, but like some of them, you know, are more subtle. So it's a little tricky, but okay. Yeah, there is. I know. And they're like, okay, now the Kickstarter's done. Here's some more versions. And I'm like, why didn't you do this with the Kickstarter so I could choose? But I do really like this one too. So this is Withdraw. So getting the fox. Let's see. The Wilding. Wow. It's like scissors and hair, and you're like cutting your hair, and you're, I guess, as a symbol of like being free. Yeah, sure. Can totally do that one. So this is Withdraw with a fox. Let's see. Find which. And I'm looking in the book because it's really, okay, so maybe it's, okay, so it is Earth. is the this card. So let's see, Thistle. It's you. Actually, it's you. This card is reflective of the winter season, the time of stillness, death, and collecting our resources. It calls for a retreat of sorts. While our culture values productivity, doing, acting, and pushing forward, Spirit is asking you to take a break and to relax. Go within yourself, find stillness, gather your strength for what is to come. We often find the solutions we need when we step away from all that we are doing and allow ourselves to unfold. So it's the fox. The fox teaches us how to find balance between being social and solitary. While foxes may spend some time within a pack, for the most part they are solitary creatures that hunt alone and then retreat each day to their den or hollow. The fox teaches us how to be comfortable alone no matter where we are or what we are doing. Call upon the fox if you struggle with feeling at ease in your own company. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Heather. The sizzle on the scissor card. I will look that up next. What is the crystal with the fox? Hold on. The crystal is Pimonite? That's it. Pimonite, which I've never heard of. Sometimes when the worlds withdraw and hibernate are used, people envision solitude and inactivity and possibly a cabin in the woods. But for most of us, this is not possible. We must still live our lives, maintain our relationships, and tend to what needs to get done. In doing this, Pimonite is an excellent ally for bringing joy to the mundane and enlivening our senses while we still remain in the underworld doing our internal work. That's cool. The U has many incredible techniques that it uses to guarantee its longevity. Among them is the process where the branches grow internal roots so that even though the main trunk may die, a new tree connected to the original is already growing. I saw a picture of this the other day. It was on Instagram, and it was this log that was laying on its side, and literally, like, the tree had fallen over, but literally there were tree branches like sprouting from the log, and it must have been. I was like, how is that even possible? Maybe it was a yew tree. So that is awesome. That's really cool. A new tree connected to the original is already growing. Another process it uses is that when the branches reach the ground, they embed themselves and become roots that lead to the formation of a separate tree. Yew teaches us that to go within always brings rebirth, and that doing so regularly is the key to our personal development. Call upon you as an ally if you need support in creating a container for your personal hibernation. Yeah, that's so cool. I'd say definitely I struggle with this because you're supposed to slow down in the winter, but like our lives just don't allow for that. Or you're not supposed to be going all the time. And I think that definitely contributed to my health issues where I was just going, and I didn't have any breaks. So one of my challenges is, how do I have time to step away and yet still do what I need to do? So that's a good card. Thanks, Kelly. You is associated with Hecate. I did not know that. That's awesome. I like Hecate a lot. Definitely burnout. Yes. I have. Okay, so wait. Should we look up the? Let's look up the wilding and see what plant that is real fast. So I can. She's organized a little better. It's probably fire. Water. Okay. Nope. Maybe it's a, oh, it's an art. Okay, so there are, the layout of the book is not really good. So there are also these archetypes. And so the wildling is one of the archetypes. And it does not have a, it doesn't have a tree. It doesn't have a plant associated with it. So we can just guess that that's a thistle. So those are a little different. The layout's a little frustrating. Okay. I'm looking for a yew tree to plant on my driveway because Hecate is the keeper of the crossroads. Yeah, and that's awesome, Heather. I agree. Kelly Bear. That's what I like about her is she's the crossroads, and I kind of often struggle with like decisions, and I feel like that's part of the crossroads is like, oh, there's a decision, you can go this way or this way or this way. So this is surrender. Now it looks like a willow tree to me. Take. Cool. Take risks. It's a mountain goat. It's a mountain goat. You can see it. My card. I think so. Okay, so I'm getting a little more familiar with this deck. This is the creator. So this is one of the archetypes. With the wand. I think this is one of the ladies that made this this deck in here. It looks like one of them. So this is the Magi. The Observer. Okay, so all the archetypes are on the back. Immortality. Observer. The Outlaw. Can I have that boot? Having your picture on a card. Yes. Okay. I mean, for me, like, I mean, some people, for me, like, I don't think I could do that. I would, like, I have a friend and she's doing my artwork. A cactus, yes. Oh, I think, like, they're in the desert. She's doing my artwork for my business, my Seawell herb business. So I'm getting like really awesome art now. The willow tree on everything on my YouTube channel. She did that, and then she's redoing my labels and everything else. And I know she can draw people, and I like her to draw me, but I haven't gotten the courage to ask her yet. It's like, can you draw me? So I don't know. This is the pillar. You can tell I'm getting up. So I don't know if I could put myself on a card, but maybe. The Seeker. Just do it. I'm going to. Definitely. The Universe. This one's cool. That one's cool. The nails, yeah. The creators of this deck really, really, really had it. They just like that image a lot. The Void. This is the Weaver. You do a lot of things with your hands, so it can be a very powerful symbol. Yeah. Here's another bee. Transmute. The Void can be ominous. This is trust. Because it's, you know, the Void is like kind of the unknown. But sometimes you gotta go there. Underworld. This card, the Underworld. Let's see if it is a... Yes. The Underworld. The moth. Ah, gotcha. The moth. Trust. Okay. Trust. It is water. So it is a moth, trillium, and celestinite? I don't think it's selenite because that's what I got an N. Anyway, okay. Okay. Trust. This card indicates a time when letting go of your human thinking and having faith will serve you. People can confuse surrender and trust, lumping them into the same idea. However, these are different things and require different parts of us. Surrendering often feels darker and like you're submerged, unable to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Its lesson is a teaching in rebirth. The rebirth can only happen when you surrender to winter without expecting spring to come around. It is a lesson in adapting. Trust is a more intuitive process. There is an element of vision. Oh, have a good day, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Bye. Bye, Kelly. There is an element of vision, of knowing what is possible, of seeing the potential and trusting that you will get there. When you do not know how you will. It is trusting that the universe will provide the resources and illuminate the path if you show up for it. Reflect around your history with trust. Do you have evidence of how trusting can bring about magical solutions? If not, at what point in the process did you give up? Do you give up? Or you don't give up? Yeah. That's cool. Do you want me to read the moth part of it? What is the herb? Oh, right. Trillium. Which is kind of a, I don't know if you're familiar with Trillium. It's kind of an endangered plant. It's kind of delicate and rare. It has it needs certain growing situations. Okay. So, do you want me to read the Trillium? That's okay. I will read the Trillium. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen it in the forest here, but we're not allowed to. You're not supposed to pick it. But I mean, people do. Trillium calls our attention to trust as a necessary foundation to any relationship. Trillium is such a fragile plant that picking a flower, irreparably damages the plant. And if it does heal, it could take years to recover. It is also a plant that takes a very long time to go from rooting to flowering. On an average, it takes 7 to 10 years. This is similar to trust within our relationships. We should take our time with who we choose to trust. We also need to remember that when we break someone's trust or they break ours, it could damage the relationship beyond repair. We must honor ourselves and others who we choose to be in a relationship with. It's protected, thank you. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, so these are really great cards. I really like the descriptions. Spell the crystal. So this is it. I'm terrible at words. CELES. I can type it. Let me type it. Good vocabulary, terrible pronunciation. Cool. Okay. I'm getting into like crystals and stuff more these days. So like that's another thing like I want. That's why I wanted this deck. I was like, okay, you had me at that. So we've got like 2 cards left. We have got versatility, and I like this one. The old marijuana plant, and the rat or the mouse. So this plant is quite. It's just versatility as a like that is it, because you can, you can make clothes from it, you can make food, and you can, of course, medicine. And the rat, yeah. Which like both of these have gotten bad reps before, reputations. And I don't think they're deserve them per se. So so I'm gonna, okay, so the crystal, which I can't pronounce, are known for strong vibrational properties that relieve stress and calming and uplifting energy. Yeah, I think I need some of that. Although I like already carry like a pocket full of rocks and crystals to work with me to help with all that. Look, this is my other cat. This is Eugene. Look, he's coming for a late appearance. He's begging for food. So. What is it? Oh yeah, versatility. Versatility. All plants in the hemp family are useful. They are. They're awesome. Heather says hi, Eugene. He's gonna start. Hopefully he doesn't start like he starts meowing really bad. But hopefully not until we're done. Wait, do I have 2? Nope. I don't. Okay. So the last card is the warrior. Sword and ram's horns. Yeah. Aww. Hi. I wish they sat on my lap. When my kitties aren't lap kitties. Yeah, this one is. I guess for the name, it would need to be. Although you can also be like a gentle warrior, be strong and not pointy, or I don't know. He's black with long hair and a tail. Was he born without a tail? So he's exactly opposite of this Mr. Eugene here, who's all white. He loves this. And he's got, they have medium hair. So. Okay. No? You had enough? Okay. Oh, he doesn't know he's on the internet. All right. So that is all of the cards. I'm gonna shuffle them. I'm really not good at riffle shuffling, and then they're huge, so there's no way. Yeah, I know. And his ears are a little pink on them. He was a feral cat. So these guys, I think I told the story already. They were also started out as feral, but they were born under our shed when we lived on the coast. And so we really like adopted them as as kittens, but they seem to have retained some of their like feralness. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this. I wanted to share them, and I wanted to not look at them before before I shared them. I wanted it to be a surprise too for me. And I've got some more decks to share as well. I've got 2 others, and there will be more because I am crazy about cards. It's a terrible addiction. But it just it's a terrible good addiction. It feels like an addiction with heart. So, and I do want to start. I did a few readings for free on Tumblr, and I would like to start doing readings. I just want to practice some more before maybe I do free readings online. So you have your addictions too? Yeah. Chocolate, cards. All right, Eugene, you want to pull a card? We're going to pull a card. And then we'll have to skedoodle. Right? So, these cards, they feel really nice. I really like them. And and sometimes it's just such a gamble. Plants. Yep, my cell phone is going off. I've got the dentist this week. Are you doing planty things today, Heather? I am not. It will not be a very planty day. About buying. Oh yeah, the dentist. Yuck, I know. And I'm behind. I haven't been because I was in Texas, and all right, let's just do one pull. Eugene, you want to pull it? Yeah? You ready? You want to pull it? No? Okay. Well, it's not raining, so I will go outside and mess about. Yeah, it's, well, it snowed a little, so it's wet and gross because it was raining. Pick a card. Yeah. Pick a card, Eugene. Do you want this one? He's looking at me like, what is that? Here, you pick a card. Pick a card. Okay, I'll pick one for you. I'm gonna pick one for you. Okay. All right, let's lay them out. They don't fan that easily. I usually fan mine out. Okay, Eugene, what do we need to think about today? What is? Yeah. Sometimes he looks so wise, like he knows everything. And other times he's just like, pet me, love me, feed me. Just basic. All right. What do we need to know? What is it? What do we need to know today, everybody? Let's take a nap. I agree. Okay. All right. Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. Innocence and wisdom. That's right. That's you. That's you. Keeping it real. All right. Okay. Strength today, everyone. Strength to get all the tasks we have to get done. Maybe save some time. Is it lunch? It's lunchtime. Yeah. Yeah. Strength from our food. I will read a tiny bit and then we will go eat. And let's see. I definitely think that's water, right? That's surrender. That's not it. It's not water. The layout of this book is terrible. Okay, it's earth. All right. Well, here is the strength card for us, definitely. I'm doing a lot of things also that takes a lot of strength. Okay, this card indicates a time when you'll need to tap into your reserve of strength and resilience. There are many things coming up in your life right now that require your courage and willingness to be uncomfortable. Our ability to adjust to a transition, loss, or change will depend on our patience in riding out the storm. Sometimes we have to do this without a map. Whatever is coming up for you right now, understand that it will pass and you will just need to believe that you can move through it. Yeah, I would have thought water. Killer whales live in water. I know, me too. But this is Earth. So, and then the moon too, right? The moon, very watery. So the orca, so it's orca, sycamore, and sycamore, let's find out what the labradorite. Okay, so orca is known as the killer whale for its hunting ferocity, but it is simultaneously thought as a gentle giant. They live in the same pod for their entire life, and they rely on one another to hunt and protect the pod. In this way, orca shows us that we are not alone. It encourages you to hold counsel and call on community as you navigate rough waters. So yeah, that is really important to remember, that like even when we go through hard times, or even when we're just like struggling with one thing, it's okay to ask for help. So we don't have to do it all our own. And it's not like weak to do that. And we get into trouble, or I definitely get into trouble when I don't ask for help. Sycamores love water, huh? I don't know why they put it with earth. Unless I got the symbol wrong, but I don't. Nope. I don't think so. Yeah, earth. Asking for help is hard, and our culture discourages that. Like, it's like we have to be alone and strong and do everything, but it's just, so it's really hard to break out of that. And I've definitely been doing a lot of that. Maybe because our roots reach so deep. Oh, the sycamore, maybe, yeah. And then the whales are they're large animals, and I think they're mammals, so maybe like that's an earth connection there, and they're more connected with the so sycamore is one of the oldest species of trees on the earth. The name sycamore comes from the fact that the tree looks sickly. The old layers of the bark tears, peels away, making way for the inner bark. This results in a collage of different hues of brown, green, and white. It is a reminder that while we may be getting through trials and do not feel strong, we are growing through our determination to endure. Call upon Sycamore as a gentle guide in getting in touch with your strength when you feel uncertain and shaky. Allow yourself to simultaneously hold your strength and your vulnerability. Mammals. Labradorite is a stone that can call upon our psychic and intuitive abilities while also strengthening our will and protecting our personal energies. It is helpful when we are working through challenges and need to protect ourselves from getting drained or taking on things that are not ours. It is also a teacher of paradox. When we feel the weakest, it is a reminder that at the opposite end of the spectrum is our power. While it may feel like polar opposites, they exist on the same continuum, and you can transit between them. Use labradorite as a teacher of self-preservation and to help you see the struggles in your help you see the strength in your perceived weaknesses. So we can figure this out. Actually, it looks beautiful with the white bark. Yeah, I think we have some here as well, but and I'm really good like once I see a plant or a tree and identify or knowing what it is and then identifying it again. But there's a lot. So I don't know all the trees around here. All right, so that's a really good card. Thanks for hanging out with me and, well, I don't know where the other areas, the kitties. And, you know, good luck with your chores today and have a good lunch. I think that's my doorbell. Okay, which is really odd. So, we'll just get, yes, we will. And kitties. Teen kitties. And, bye. Yep. See you later. See you next time. Bye. Have a good day. Bye, everyone else. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, Eugene. Ooh, I'm going to see what that is. Okay. Bye. Now I have to, okay, there we go.